Hey NGU Idle, Roro2338 here. Today, we're going to be learning all about my favorite feature in NGU Idle, the #1 idle/incremental game on Steam, cooking, and how to most easily maximize the gains you get from this feature by following my method, the Roro2338 method, in which we laboriously and carefully write out every single value of every single ingredient so as to create a strong database for reflection on the past and speculation on the future as a teaching tool and a fun project for myself. Hopefully this guide will give you something to think about, and you might even learn something. So let's just start with the basic value. So we look at all the 6 ingredients, and with all of them set to 0, our base current meal efficiency is 21.29%. So let's just take a note of that. And let's just write that right here. 21.29%. I like to keep a track of this as a baseline because this fluctuates over time based on randomness and all that other stuff. So I just like to have a nice handle on this one. And so now what we're going to do is start looking at all the individual ingredients and running through all of their local highs one at a time so we can see it as clearly as possible. So we'll start with the lemon juice. Start at 0. Current meal efficiency is 21.29%. So we'll slowly increment it one at a time. And we know that by looking at it, like there's a peak at 2, or this one's in increments of 50, so watch out for that. There's a peak at 2. Keep going. It looks like there's one at 4 as well. So 2 and 4. And keep going through all the numbers. And there is another one at 11. So 2, 4, and 11 are the values that we put in for this one. So back to 0. And let's put that right here. 2, 4, 11. And you should be able to read that. Yeah, I think it's fine. On to the next. We'll use the milk. Start at 0 and slowly go through. There's a peak at 0. So 0. And another one at 11. So 0 and 11. And another one at 18. So 0, 11, 18. Set that back to 0. And that is 0, 11, 18. So on to bread. Start at 0. And we find our first peak at 6. Keep going. Another one at 18. So 6, 18, and that's all. Just 2 on that one. Set it back down to 0. That one was 6 and 18. On to the garlic. Start at 0. Another peak at 0. This one might be a pair with the other one. 0 and 11. 0, 11, 18. It's a pair. This will be very useful in just a bit. Another one at 0, 11, 18. This is really difficult to write. Please forgive me. This is my first time trying this. Let's go for the onion. Start at 0. This one starts off slow. First peak is at 8. With another peak at 20. 8 and 20, we don't have one already. Okay, 8 and 20. And sometimes I just like to double check on the way down because I'm paranoid and I make mistakes very easily. 8 and 20. What's that one? And last one, coffee. Start at 0. We get one at 2. One at 4. This looks like the last pair. 2, 4, and 11. You don't even need to go all the way to 20 on this one because we know that no ingredient can have more than 3 peaks. So another one at 2, 4, and 11. And that's all of our ingredients, since I just write this out, 2, 4, and 11. So now we see that the lemon juice is paired with the coffee grounds, the milk is paired with the garlic, the bread and the onion are alone, meaning that they are paired with ingredients that we don't actually have unlocked yet. So I wish I had them all unlocked, but I don't, and there's nothing I can do about that, so don't look at me. So let's just start running through all the values. We'll start with the lemon juice and the coffee grounds. So first what I do is I set them both to the first local peak that there is. Set them both to 2. We've already gone up to 43%. Set them both to 4. Got 44%, 46%, a good sign. That one to 11. Notice at 354, there's a big number there. Might want to remember that. It could be a good value to watch out for. But increase to 11 and see what we get. 31, increase this one to 11. Yeah, nothing. Let's just put this one to 20. And then cycle through all the values on this one to see if there's anything that we might have missed. And we just go through all of them. Really difficult. Please forgive me for being stupid. And it doesn't look like we're going to find anything better than that 53 or whatever it was. So this one goes back to 350. And this one goes all the way back down to, what was it? 4. So this is a tentative pair. I'm just going to leave these here and keep working on the others. And I really hope that I'll just get this right my first time. It'll be an easy meal, and I'll look very smart for making such a good guide. Let's move on to the milk and the garlic. Both of them start at 0, so we're at 59%. So we'll raise the first one to 11, noting the changes along the way. We got 58. No, that's not good. We lost a percent. Keep going on this one through 11. We're going up pretty high. 62, 78. 78 looks like it might be the answer for this one. Set them both to 11. Okay, now we'll set them both to 18. Watching for peaks along the way. 18. And then this one is 18 as well. And it doesn't look like we're getting anything better. So let's these all the way back down. I'm using my left hand to click on these based on the setup that I have, and it's really difficult. So please be very patient with me as I am stupid. I'm not going to ever stop being stupid, I think. Crazy how that works, huh? Or was this? Down like... Push this one up to, what was it, 11, I think? And this one goes all the way up to 78. So this might be in a second pair. And let's check out the bread and the onion. So the bread is 6 and 18, so we'll just try setting this to 6. God, my hands are so shaky. I don't know how people do this professionally. There's an 85 there. Keep going through it. We get 91. Ooh, so we're just going to leave this here for a bit. And maybe once we increase this one just a little bit, we'll get our magic 100%. Please work. Please, please work. This is 99. That's pretty good. This one is 8 and 20, so let's go all the way to 20. I think I just... 99.24. Okay, well, I'm going to give up now. My method has a little bit more tweaking along the way, and it's a little bit more difficult for me to show that in this medium here. But using my method, you can see that it's pretty easy to get 99.24% on this specific meal. Granted, not all meals are the same. In fact, I'm pretty sure every single meal is different. But this method should get you far if you use it correctly, so I hope somebody learned something from this. And if you didn't, fuck you. Fuck you if you didn't learn anything from this. Suck my ass, bitch. I'm talking to you, and you know it. And that's honestly gonna be the whole thing. Thank you guys for watching, and make sure to check in next time for more guides for NGU Idle, the #1 idle/incremental game on Steam. Catch you later, and remember, have a blessed day.